World of soap, there's nothing bigger than that soap opera wedding. It's the one thing that they really like to sell, particularly on those long running serials. It's strange over here, in the United Kingdom, there's a brand new drama all about the 1960s and 70s, 80s soap called Crossroads, called Nolly, starring Helena Bonham Carter. We told you about it recently. And it was interesting because when I look back, I realised that their soap opera wedding in 1975, when her character, Noel Gordon's character, Meg Mortimer, married, it got millions, millions, and brought the centre of Birmingham, where it was filmed, to a standstill. Now, if you fast forward to you look at our favourite TV shows of today, there's simply none bigger, is there, than Downton Abbey. As many people know, I was lucky enough to interview many of the stars of Downton Abbey, including the gorgeous Michelle Dockery. Lovely lady, lots of fun, and of course knows and is grateful for the fact that this show catapulted her onto the world stage. Now, we're not quite sure where we are with a brand new series of Downton Abbey, seemingly because the creator, Julian Fellows, who is so royal related, when you look into it, you do kind of wonder whether he's pitched some of the characters on some of the members of the British monarchy. When you look at it, you kind of think, oh, I think I know who this is based on. He's a marvellous fellow, though, great with a pen, and creates mega hits, as we've seen. Now, what's interesting here is the real location for Downton Abbey, Highclere Castle, sadly has decided to do this, and it's been alarmed a lot of people. As ever, let me explain. That's right, it's the setting, isn't it, for all the grand things people arrive in, and when you think Carson opening the door, all that sort of stuff. Highclere Castle is a real working stately home. And, of course, Lord and Lady Carnarvon have made a lot of money attached to that, They've got a shop, they've got all sorts of things going off, cafe, etc. But there's one thing that's actually not working in their favour, and they've decided now, as of now, to not do it because apparently it's not profitable. Now, some people might say this is a marketing guy, or it could be the simple truth. But apparently, as from now, they're no longer taking weddings at Highclere. This is because, according to them, people simply can't afford it, They're too expensive. It's about the staffing and stuff like that. Now, when you think about it, if you're going to hire somewhere like Highclere Castle, you do expect, don't you, the best. You would have to have some money. But seemingly, according to the lady, she says, well, it's sort of ill-advised for people to spend that sort of much money now in a cost of living crisis. And she understands why people are reluctant and resistant to go down this particular route. Now, it would seem a shame, wouldn't it, when you think, because obviously so many wonderful marriages have started there. But according to her, for the foreseeable future at least, they're no longer going to be taking bookings. It's open to the public, as ever, if you check on their website. But if you are planning a big splashy wedding, then seemingly the time is not now. How do you feel about that? Would you have liked to have got spliced at Downton Abbey's famous home? Or indeed, do you agree with her? Many people actually think that this is the right time. It's now not the time for all of that excessive spending. Others think people like to look at rich people enjoying themselves. And if you can afford it, why not treat yourself? Either way, it's a no-win situation. But right now, there's certainly not going to be any I do's at Downton. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.